Hi, I'm Chuck Molinik. I'm a Ukrainian American. My parents came from a spot between Kharkiv and Poltava in the east where there's a lot of fighting taking place right now. I really want to be over there. I want to be able to do something. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine is over there right now um, doing what he can to help. Oh, and by the way, he's got a spot where, you can send money to help out, if at least money will help. And I realized I can't be over there, but I can do this. I can make videos. I can summarize stuff. Well, former history teacher, retired history teacher, by the way, it's Teacher Appreciation Week. Um, I'm, I was taught to look at events and create patterns and maybe even make predictions because that's what you're supposed to teach your kids, be able to do that sort of thing based on information that they get. Well, I did a few videos about Ukrainian history and I was comparing those events to what's happening in the war so that people can see that there's patterns there. And then I decided on day 56 of the war, there was so much information coming out that it was getting lost along the way. So there would be events that would take place, and uh, people would talk about you know the defiance of the Ukrainian soldiers on Snake Island. They would talk about the woman who gave sunflower seeds to the Russian soldiers, so that they'd be useful. Uh, there was the ghost of Kiev, who appeared at the beginning of the war, has shot down 6 Russian aircraft, and then there's a whole host of stories about him. And then I noticed people kind of forgot about that. So I decided to start covering these things and sticking the pictures of the war and the war crimes and the infographics and the memes into a video. And, you know, I decided I wouldn't use any sound, just simply put the video up and let people absorb it. Well, then last week, I had day 63. I ended up putting out another video that only covered a week of the war. And I realized just how much information just keeps flowing in. And it was the Paschal season, so I guess it kind of deserved its own video to see how the Ukrainians were continuing to observe the season, even though they were having to fight because Russia didn't want to have a ceasefire. Well, it's been another week, and I decided to cover a few topics like the ghost of Kiev, who the Ukrainian military finally says no, he wasn't real. He was an inspirational idea. But I don't view that as entirely wrong because the response from a lot of Ukrainian pilots were no, we're all the ghost of Kiev. Which is kind of showing us the fighting spirit that's over there right now and the high morale. Anyway, here's another week's worth of pictures, infographics, and memes. I hope you watch it. Okay, that's covered from day 64 up through day 70, which is today. I hope you continue to watch the channel and the series of videos I'm putting out. Slava Ukraini!